There's a new craze taking the workout world by storm, and it's called CrossFit. But what exactly is it? I traveled to the Crossfit Square 1 gym in Mississauga, Ontario to find out.
I know CrossFit defines it as constantly varied functional movements performed at high intensity. I believe CrossFit started in the late 80s. Coach Greg Glassman kind of put it all together as a way to combine weightlifting, gymnastics, body weight movements, things of that nature, and to offer it more of a mainstream level in more of a group setting so that people can be comfortable performing things they wouldn't normally. Powerlifting, Olympic lifting, your own body weight movements, things like that.
I spoke with real CrossFit members to see if it really worked.
11 months ago I started CrossFit. I was probably 40 pounds heavier than what I am now. And I probably had the toughest 11 months from a progress point of view. It's tough, but you know what? I look back right now and I said, geez, why didn't I do it a long time ago?
I think the major benefit, not just the physical stuff, is mentally how it improves your mental capacity. Like people become more confident in themselves, which then kind of translates outside of the gym.
So we know CrossFit works and you get results, but is it safe?
Injury is a major concern most people associate with CrossFit training, none bigger than a muscular disease known as rhabdomyolysis.
I think any athlete is susceptible to rhabdo, depending on your training. I mean, it comes from dehydration. It comes from you not training properly. It comes from you pushing yourself really, really hard. And I think any athlete other than this CrossFit can really get you to that point.
I was talking with a coworker of mine who recently started CrossFit, and I told her, this is good. Let me get a sense of what they do for you as a beginner to CrossFit. And she said, they did the assessment, which is good. They showed me proper form and stuff, but when it came to actually doing the first workouts, they just got them straight into doing squats and push-ups and chin-ups and stuff. And they're great in that they do watch for form, but at the same time with big CrossFit gyms, they're classes, so you've got maybe 2-3 instructors instructing a class of 15 people maybe, so they're not all able to see your form at once. It's got its place in the training world. In terms of strength conditioning, circuit training such as CrossFit is not a bad thing per se. It's just for beginners, probably not the best place to start.
Where and how you ultimately decide to work out is up to you. Just make sure you know your limits and you do your homework. Oh, and if you do decide to join a CrossFit gym, just be prepared to sweat. Reporting for the Eye on Sheridan, I'm Nasr Ahmed, Mississauga.